Hey guys, Maru here, back with a new video for you all, as I would like to share some awesome stories that I've been meaning to share from my second trip to Japan, and to recap Sega's Virtua Fighter Open Championship Global Finals event that I got to check out, alongside some interviews with two of the top VF players who participated in the big tournament. Before I dive into the video, if you'd like for me to yap about my passion for Sega, be sure to like the video, share it with your friends, and subscribe, as it really supports me making fun content for you guys on the channel. Now, let's get on with the recap. One of the first things I had to check out while visiting Japan was the Yayoi Art Museum and Takehisa Yumeji Art Museum. There was a special exhibition where the venue showcased Taisho-era modern Akama fashion. Everything from history facts to beautiful illustrations. Speaking of illustrations, the venue also included original character artwork of Sakura Wars by Hidenori Masubara as a celebration of the series' 30th anniversary. The next day, I went to Shibuya Parko to check out the official Sega store for the first time, which was really cool to see. While I couldn't record any footage inside the store, taking photos was allowed, so I took as many as I could. The store has so much cool merchandise based on numerous Sega and Atlus franchises, such as Sonic the Hedgehog, Puyo Puyo, Yakuza Like a Dragon, Hatsune Miku Project Sakai, Persona, and many more. For the longest time, I've always dreamt of shopping at a Sega store filled with all of those iconic video game IPs from the company I grew up playing. I did a little shopping for myself, family, and friends. The one thing I wish the store had was more merch based on legacy IPs that people grew up with, like Shinobi for example. Even though they had Shinobi merch previously, but by the time I got to the store, and I wish there was more stuff as well, like Sakura Wars, Jet Set Radio, and so many other iconic franchises that made Sega really iconic. Hopefully, I pray that those merch will show up the next time I visit. On that same day, I got to hang out with Yumiko Miyabe-san once again. For those who don't know, she is the original character designer for Space Channel 5 and worked on other titles such as Panzer Dragoon and Nights into Dreams during her time at Sega. During my last trip to Japan, I had the opportunity to interview her about her time at the company. The interview is up on my YouTube channel with the link in the description below. While walking with Miyabe-san around Shibuya, she was kind enough to show me the former United Game Artists building she used to work in and told me some cool stories, like how she and her colleagues developed video games for Sega. Afterwards, we went to 84 Hashi and had the chance to meet with her other former colleagues at Sega, such as Akihiko Mukayama, who formerly worked at Sega as a director and game designer. We chatted for a bit, and I found out that he worked on the original Sakura Wars and Panzer Dragoon for the Sega Saturn as a game planner. It was such an incredible honor to meet someone who worked on those beloved Sega Saturn titles. After hanging out with Miyabe-san and her colleagues, I had to prepare to check out the most exciting Virtua Fighter tourney in years. The next morning, I took the train from Akihabara to Toranomon Hills Station Tower, where Sega's Virtua Fighter Open Championship Global Finals was held. The free event was packed with players from the VF community, not just from Japan, but from around the world, all there to witness intense matches during the Global Finals. As everyone entered the venue, we were gifted this awesome VF mesh tote bag that included a neck strap, logo stickers, and character badges. And somehow, I ended up with 3. The venue also had a lot of things for attendees to enjoy between matches. A food and drink area where they offer some really delicious karaage and rice curry, plus a merchandising area filled with VF collaboration merch created with the apparel brand Suck Socks and gaming accessory maker Type 2. And all I gotta say is, I kinda went a little ham on the merch. There was also a photo op section where attendees could take photos together in front of Jackie Bryant's iconic VF1 stage as a backdrop. You can even use the announcer's signs like Ring Out and KO to make it feel like an actual Virtua Fighter match. I had the honor of replicating some iconic VF moves as Akira Yuki with Seiji Aoki, the producer of the legacy Virtua Fighter projects, and we took some hilarious photos together. While the venue had some cool stuff to offer, we can't forget the good VF bouts and fun interactions between players. Luckily, the event had a gameplay area for Virtua Fighter 5 r.e.v.o World Stage where visitors could play the game together through challenge matches and mini tournaments. Around this time, I happened to bump into the COO of SEGA Corporation, Tsuji Yusumi, and got a photo with him. Last but not least, we got to witness some of the best VF matches from some of the best players around the world who participated in the VF Open Championship tourneys throughout the year.
これはどうでしょう、リースタブ。はい。素晴らしい。ビット。大陸さん。いやー、シャドウタッチ。飛ばしたタッチ。シャドウ選手リーチ。2問、さあ、ゲージも。壁でヒット。そして、どうだ、中堅。2本から抜け目、崩れた、どうだ、音の抜けをしゃがって
In the end, Tone-chan closed out the match against Virgo with Jackie Bryant and came out on top as the world's Virtua Fighter champion. Before I end this video, I had the opportunity to interview two of the best VF players that participated in the Open Championship tourney and asked them about their experience with Virtua Fighter and what the future holds for Sega's fighting game series.
What's my first experience of Virtua Fighter? I think I started playing when I was, I think 16 or 17, and it was the first time VF was online with like the 360 version. They had just released it, and it was the first time it was online. I had a group of friends who wanted to try playing the game, and then we all just loved the game and started playing that as kind of our main game. But yeah, it's the original VF5 Vanilla, the Xbox 360 version, with the first online VF that came out.
My first Virtua Fighter experience is when I was in drum school. So every day on my way home, there was the local arcade. I went to that local arcade with my from school friends. Then like I was looking for something, I can play against the friends. Found the Virtua Fighter. Virtua Fighter 5 R or 5 Vanilla. That's my first experience.
How do I feel being here as the Open Championship qualifier? It feels good. Feels great. You can't really ask for much more. It's always great visiting Japan. Sega's been doing a good job bringing VF back. So, yeah, I appreciate it. Feels good. Yeah.
It's definitely want to be representative of the North America. Even I'm just Japanese, just moved to Canada like 7 years ago. It's very glad to be here as the Canadian representative. Thank you so much for those who are supporting me, and I'd like to say thank you.
Advice or tips? I think in America, so one of the problem is more that we lack, I think, some of the fundamentals. I think things like punishment and hit confirming and things like that, you kind of have to be kind of on in. So I would say we need to just do more structured practice regarding things like that. So they become kind of like automatic. You don't have to think about it as you're playing.
I can say, so the foundation is very, very important for this game, because everything, you can see, every top player is doing the not special things. It's all about the foundation. It's all logical things. It may be boring, but it's really important. So start from knowing the basic moves, like the elbow, the punch, the middle kick, like that. Every character has the basic moves. So slowly, do not rush, because it's not mandatory, but start with your basic.
Probably just more players. More players. I think I like the kind of like regional battles that Japan does. I think that's cool. I think we can do a similar thing in America with we can have like the South and the East and the West. I think that would probably be a good idea. And we could kind of like meet at a major and maybe kind of like duke it out. I think that would be cool. And I think the scene's pretty cool either way. Everyone's pretty chill, pretty helpful. So yeah, there's not too much like complaint valuable about the different game.
So there is an announcement that SEGA will be launching the Virtua Fighter 6. I was definitely excited to hear that. Of course, I'll be playing the VFOC. Then compared to the community back then, like 6-7 years ago, there was a community, but in North America. But now in 2026, it's more active and much bigger, and there's so much talented players over there. I'm really excited to see those players that play in Virtua Fighter 6. I won some, the team tournament, like V-Drive Cup in Japan. I hope same thing happens in North America. That would be great for every Virtua Fighter players in North America.
And that concludes this video. I've been meaning to make this video as soon as possible after my trip to Japan, but unfortunately I got sick and was very busy covering the Shinobi SEGA Villains DLC at the time. But thank you all for watching regardless. If you guys like this video and would like for me to make more vlog recap videos covering events like this, be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to the channel. I had an amazing time in Japan again, and the Virtua Fighter Open Championship was a really fun event that I was able to attend and meet some amazing Virtua Fighter players. With another Open Championship on the horizon, I hope SEGA continues doing these type of events to bring more people into the Virtua Fighter series, even when the new game drops. Speaking of the new game, r.e.v.o Japan is around the corner, and we get another announcement regarding the new Virtua Fighter project, either big or small. I will do my absolute best to provide coverage on it. Until then, see you all in my next video.